Okay, good evening. Can you all hear me? Yes? Okay, good. All right, so welcome to our body sculpt. So I came home before the storm. It was perfect timing. All right, so what you need a mat and you need a little bit of space. We can work with a very little space, and you'll need some dumbbells. And that's all you need. Do any of you have like hip bands, the circular bands? If you have those, get them. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Yes, exactly. Just like that. All right. So, okay, cool. If you're all muted, that's great. It's just important so that you all see me. Turn your cameras on if you want. If you don't want to, I get it. Don't worry. It's all good. It's just cool to have some interaction. All right, so we'll start warming up. I'm not going to play music because it cuts out with my voice. So if you want to play music for yourself, you're muted, please go for it. All right, just make sure it's not louder than me. So let's just go ahead and get warm and then we'll get into it. We'll start with some total body stuff and we'll work the legs and then we'll get into some upper body intervals. Everything will be intervals after our warm up so that we work at the same, amount of time. All right, so let's get warm. If you have those bands, have them close so they're ready to go. All right, so we're gonna go feet outside of hips here and we're gonna squat. All right, so hips go back and down. You want to make sure that your knees are in line with the middle of your feet. Yep. And then push through your heels, squeeze your butt from bottom to top. We've got 10 more here, and you're pushing your butt back like you're sitting in a chair. Good, we've got 5. One more. Good, all right, we're gonna take our feet wider, and we're gonna shift our weight side to side. So we're going side to side. So one leg is straight, one knee is bent. And we just shift. And when we're doing that, our hips are slightly back, right? So nice flat back, just shifting. Good, hey Connie. All right, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. Good, and we're gonna now keep the knees bent, but we're gonna bring our feet together. Yep, and we're gonna take 2 steps to one side and we're gonna keep the legs loaded. So we go 2 steps loaded to one side and then 2 steps to the other side. Good, 2 and 2. Okay, keep that going. And at your own pace, and then let's integrate the upper body so we get warm a little bit faster, right? So we're gonna use the arms and we're gonna pull back, and squeeze between your shoulder blades. Good, and keep those legs loaded. Yep, I'm so happy you're all here. I thought I would be alone. Okay, so 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna bend our knees. We're gonna come down to the floor. You could come down to anything, to a coffee table if you need a little incline. All right, so hands under shoulders, and we're gonna push our heel back, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna set it down and switch. So push back and switch. Hands are under shoulders here, and we're looking straight down. So when you kick back, you want to squeeze your butt. Yeah, push your heel back. Sorry, I'm dark on dark. It's just too cold to change. So we keep alternating. We've got 4, 3, 2. Good, and one more. Nice work. Coming to a plank. So you want to move your knees further back. Yeah, and we're going to move down to a low plank, so elbows under shoulders. And then we're going to come up into a high plank, hands under shoulders. Yeah, and we're going to come down the other side, elbows under shoulders, and come up, hands under shoulders. So we want to put our elbow where our hand was, and then our hand where our elbow was. And then we want to try and keep our hips as square to the mat as we can. So if we're wobbling a little bit too much, we bring our knees out a little bit wider. So 4, and then we'll start 3, 2, and we got one more. Nice job. Let's walk back. Okay, hey, let's go ahead and get into our workout. So you'll need a dumbbell for this one. We have a squat press, and we're gonna follow that by a heel lift. So we'll start with the lower part of the body. So you'll use one dumbbell, and we're using one dumbbell because it gives us more shoulder stability. So first up, you're gonna go pulse, pulse, press. So pulse, pulse, and then push the dumbbell up. Move 2, you're gonna go squat, heel lift. So just lifting your heels off the floor. We're gonna work for 30 seconds, and we're gonna go for 3 sets. I said 3 and I said 2, I don't know. Okay, we're going through 3 sets, 2 moves. So feet outside of hips. All right, so let's go. So 2 pulse and press. Now in the press, your heels stay down. Your elbows are in. Your chest is lifted. Good, and at the top, we want our biceps almost by our ears. So the dumbbell is just slightly forward. And breathe out on the way up. Okay, we've got 5 seconds to the bell, and we're gonna go squat, heel lift. Let's go. So keep the dumbbell at your collarbone, and know that you can always do this with no weights. So get onto the balls of your feet. Good, and bring your hips under your shoulders, like you're about to jump. Good, all right, that's time. Take a little break, and we're gonna do that same thing again. So we're gonna go back to our 2 pulse press, all right, and then into our squat heel lift. Self-assess, adjust your weights if you need to. In 3 seconds, feet outside of hips, 2 pulse and press overhead. Let's go, so 2 pulse and press. 2 and push. Nice, and when you push, remember your heels are staying down, so push through your heels and squeeze your butt from bottom to top. Yep. Good, and try to get your arms straight. So you're targeting your shoulders and your triceps. Push. Good, all right, just the squat heel lift here. 30 seconds. Get your heels off the floor. Push. Good, and hips come under shoulders. Elbows are in. Keep that stability, you look great. Should be feeling a little bit of heat in the legs now. All right, that's time, 20 seconds, recover. And we're doing that one more time. And then we're gonna move on to a new set. Yes, Cynthia, great time for water. Okay, in 5 seconds. Weights up, let's go, squat press. Push. Nice, should feel nice and warm. Breathe out on the way up. 5 seconds. Good, heel lift, let's go. Lift your heels off the floor. Good, good, good. Hips still go back as we come down. We got 10 seconds to go. Nice work. Okay, small rest. So we're gonna move into some band work. So if you have those circular hip bands, go get it, grab it, and we're gonna put it right above the kneecap. If you don't have a band, it's okay, okay? We're just working a little more into the lateral muscles, but you'll still work. You'll still work. All right, so we're gonna start with, all right, a squat and a back kick. So we're activating our glutes. So our squat is narrow, right? We're pushing our knees out. Squat is narrow, we come up and we kick back with a straight leg. Now we're not moving from the lower back, we're moving from our glutes, right? Moving from our glutes. So you want to feel that contraction in your butt cheek, okay? So same deal, if you're not using a band, you're still going down and up, and then you're kicking back, and you're alternating, okay? And our second movement, we're gonna go back to that squat position, and you can either step out and in, or you can hop out and in, okay? Totally up to you, you choose. High impact, low impact, high impact, medium impact. Okay, let's go. So for first move, squat, back kick. All right, in 3 seconds, remember, we're working for 30 seconds. Let's go. So squat, back kick, squat, back kick. Good. So remember, you want to keep your chest lifted. And hey, if you're not using a band, feel free to hold a dumbbell up. Good. And even if you are using a band, feel free to use a dumbbell too. Maybe in our second set. We'll see how this goes. All right, now let's stay loaded. And we'll go out and in, right? Or hop. It's up to you. And it doesn't have to be all or nothing. It can be a little bit of both. So step out, step out. With or without the band, you should feel that nice heat in the sides of your legs. We've got 5 seconds to go. Okay, that's time. Shake it out, take a break. Same deal. Same deal, don't lose your band. We're doing it again. In 10 seconds, you just get a break. Okay, yeah. Mine dropped off anyways. Okay, feet outside of hips, wider than our hips. One squat, one back kick. So one squat, one back kick. Good, 10 seconds. You should feel some good heat in your glutes. So not so much about going up high in that kick, but really just feeling that contraction. All right, squat, step out. So out and in, out and in. Really push your knees out. Push your knees out. Yep. So we go out in, out in, out in, out in. Good. Less than 10 seconds. Okay, that's time. We're going one more time, one more time. One more time. In 5 seconds, back to our squat back kick. Let's go. Kick back. Kick back. Good. Okay, out and in, out and in, step or hop. Last time. Yeah, push your knees out. We're halfway. Yeah, go Maxim, go. We got 5 seconds. Come on. Okay, that's time. Lose the band. Okay, we're gonna move into a set of upper body. All right, so we've got some hammer curls. So all in the biceps, some hammer curls and some rotating curls. So hammer curls work the length, and then your rotating curls isolate. And in that rotation, work more of the width of the bicep, all right? So first 30 seconds, we're here, medium dumbbells, and then second 30 seconds, we're here, okay? It doesn't have to be dumbbells, whatever you have that weighs. Okay. So grab something that weighs. We're going in 3 seconds. Shoulders back, let's go, rotate. Yeah, big rotation, 30 seconds here, and then we'll move into our hammer curl. So we want to keep our elbow right under our shoulder. Yep, and then all the way down. Good. 5 seconds to go. Now the rotating curl is a little bit more challenging than the hammer curl. We're moving into our hammer curl now. So now you're holding the dumbbell like a hammer. There's no rotation. You want to bring the head of the dumbbell to your shoulder. Yep, and then release with control. Good. We've got 10 seconds to go. Breathe out on the way up. Should be getting nice and heavy. Biceps should be talking to you. 3 seconds. Okay, that's time. Take a break. Shake it off. Same deal. We're going again. 3 sets. All right, so rotating curls first and then hammer curls. So if you feel like you don't need a break right now, you might need something heavier. Okay, just saying. Let's go. Rotate. Rotate. Elbows are in. Chest is up. Knees are soft. And breathe out on the way up. Good curls. 2 seconds. Woo! Hammer curl, go. Control the way down. Two seconds. Nice work. Little break. Shake it off. You can pull your fingers back, especially if you feel lots of tension in your forearms. Shake it off. One more set. And we'll leave those biceps alone for a little bit. We're going in 5 seconds. Shoulders back. All right, let's work. Rotate. Breathe out on the way up. Yeah, squeeze your biceps. Five seconds to go. Okay, hammer, hammer. Yeah, keep that back steady. Keep that back steady. If you need to take a second, and then come back. We're almost there. Nice work. All right, let's work into the pushing and give those biceps a nice long break. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move into some triceps. So we've got overhead extensions and then we've got tricep kickbacks. So for anyone with some lower back issues, right, some sensitivity when we're in a hinged position, a good idea would be to come down to your knee. Our first move though is an overhead extension. All right, so we want to bring the dumbbell or our thumbs to our upper back. Elbows are in, and then we extend. So we go down and we go up. That's move one. For our kickbacks with 2 dumbbells, we're going to kick back, squeeze the back of our arms, keep our elbow high. Okay, so anyone who has any lower back issues or any discomfort at all, and you're more comfortable on one knee, come down, extend, and lower. All right, something challenging, but something to where, and of course that one dumbbell should be heavier than the single dumbbells you're using for your kickbacks. Something challenging is what I was going to say, but something to where you can get full range of motion, getting that elbow nice and high and really using your triceps in that contraction. Okay. All right. So one dumbbell that's a little bit heavier for your overhead extensions, and then lighter dumbbells, 2 lighter dumbbells for your kickbacks. Okay. But of course, work with what you have. Okay, let's go. Just do it. And you can also come down and kneel for your overhead extensions if you know you're going to kneel for your kickbacks. All right, let's go. Yeah, and you can totally, yes, absolutely use 2 dumbbells for your overhead extensions and stick them together. But stick them together so that you keep that shoulder stability. Squeeze the back of your arms. Knees are soft, abs are braced. Five seconds, and we're gonna move into those kickbacks. Good, all right, so 2 dumbbells, elbows are high, and we squeeze the back of our arms. So you can stay up here, we're hinged forward, our back is flat, or you can take a knee. They both work. Just make sure you're hinging forward. Yeah, so you can really target the back of your arms. Now, if that feels nice and hot in the back of your arms, you're doing it right. We're almost there too. All right, that's time. Take a break, 20 seconds, and we'll go again. Okay, overhead, get ready. Let's do it. All the way down, all the way up, full extension. Squeeze the back of your arms. Good, yep. Try to extend those arms as much as you can. All right, kickbacks, kickbacks. Take a knee or hinge forward. Well, I mean, hinge forward either way, but stay up or take a knee. Squeeze the back of your arms. Squeeze them. Come on. And then we're looking about 2 feet in front of us. Our chin is nice and tucked. Nice work. Take a break. We're going to do that one more time. One more time, and then we're moving on. Okay. In 5 seconds, overhead extensions. Let's go. Down and up. Squeeze the back of your arms. Keep your back flat. Good. You've got nice steady backs. 5 seconds to go. All right, kickbacks. So we pull our elbows up and we squeeze the back of our arms. Squeeze them. Nice. And keep your back steady. Yep. In 3, 2, 1. That's the bell. That's time. Nice work. All right, let's work back into the back of the body. So we're going to move into some rows and into some deadlifts. Okay, so for your deadlifts, you can do this with or without weight. It's really a hip hinge. Think about pushing through your heels on the way up. So we would want heavier dumbbells for that. We're going to do a alternating single leg deadlift. So you can do it, like I said, you can do it with or without dumbbells, but think about that pull going through your head, down your spine, and then down that one leg, so that as your upper body comes down, that leg comes up, and then you come up, and then you switch. So if you're holding a dumbbell, you would hold it high, right? If that doesn't feel comfortable, stay close to a wall, so you can use a finger for balance. Sometimes that's all we need. And if that doesn't feel good, step back and hinge forward, so you're still isolating that one leg. Okay, that's 1. 2, we have a row, so we're going to come down and we're going to pull 2, 1, up, down, 2, 1, up, down. So you're squeezing between your shoulder blades. We can go a little bit heavier because we have that deadlift between every 2 repetitions. Single leg deadlifts first, with or without a weight. Ready? Yeah. And you can use 2 weights too. You can use them on both sides, just as long as you don't need a wall for balance. Okay, in 3 seconds. Let's go. So shoulders back, hinge forward, leg comes up, and switch. So we want a tiny bend in our knee. We want to control on the way down. Yep, and bring your shoulders right over your hips as you come back up. Good. It's all about control here. All right, 2 rows. So remember what we do, we come down, we row for 2, come up, come down. Now when you come up, you push through your heels, squeeze your butt. Come up, come down. Yeah, squeeze your butt. Keep your back flat. Pull those elbows high. Nice job. Take a break. Take a break, self-assess. Think about the weights you're using, the weights you want to use, if there's anything you need to modify. And we'll do that again. Back to our single leg deadlifts. We're going in 5 seconds. Time's just going by way too fast. All right, let's go. Lift your heel. Yep, in line with your hip. All right, 2 rows. 2 rows. Come up, come down. 2. Yep, come up, come down. Nice. Remember to tuck your chin. And keep breathing. Nice work. We're going one more time. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break. We're good? Okay. Single leg deadlifts. Last one. Let's go. All right, 2 rows. 2 rows, 1 lift. Let's finish it up. Nice work. Okay. Hey, we're gonna lie down. We're gonna lie down. We're gonna come down to our mats. We're down to the floor, whatever situation you've got going on. I'm gonna move you a little bit closer to. All right, so we've got, let's see. So we're gonna move into a chest press. Okay. All right, so we've got a chest press. So we're gonna go a wide press, and then we're gonna go a narrow press. So wide, and your palms always face each other. So wide and then narrow, okay? That's move 1. Move 2, we've got a pullover. So your arms are straight. You're holding 1 dumbbell. You're gonna bring your dumbbell over your head, and then you're gonna pull back. So you're working that whole line, right? From your triceps down to your lats and all your chest stabilizers, okay? So come on down. We're gonna start with medium weights for that press. And you can always adjust them, right? Feel free to adjust whenever you need to. And then 1 medium dumbbell for the pullovers. Okay, so presses first. Are we good to go? You look good to go. Okay, so coming on to your backs. So narrow to wide press. We're gonna go in 3 seconds. We're on our backs, our heels are in. So we're gonna go wide, and then we're gonna go narrow. So your palms are always facing each other. 1 wide and 1 narrow. And on the narrow, you want your elbows to graze the sides of your body every time you come down. And try to touch those dumbbells together. So you activate your chest just a little bit more every time. On the bell, we're moving into our pullovers. So 1 dumbbell. And then dumbbell starts at your chest. Arms are straight and lands over your head. Biceps by your ears, and then pull it back. Keep your lower back down close to your mat. Yep, arms straight. Yeah, that's it. Nice work, take a break. You can just lie there, you can adjust your weights, you can sit up, whatever you need to do. Just make sure you're ready to go on the bell. Okay, in 5 seconds. All right, wide to narrow press, let's go. Now make sure that your dumbbells land over your chest and not over your head, right? So you're working your chest muscles. And less strain on the shoulders that way. Gotta keep it going, keep it going. And we just touch the floor and then we come up. Just touch and up. Good, all right, pullovers. Pullovers, so dumbbell 1. Again, you can use 2 dumbbells, just stick them together. We just want to keep it safe. Push your lower back down. We're close. Okay, that's the bell. We're gonna go 1 more time. 1 more time. Good, you should feel some nice heat. Oh, we're still going, huh? You get extra credit. Okay, we're going in 5 seconds, back to our press. Heels in, let's go. So narrow and wide. push. Good, and pullovers, let's finish it up. Start over your chest, land over your head, and pull. Keep your lower back down close to your mat. And time, nice job. All right, so we're gonna move into a shoulder set. All right, so you need lighter dumbbells for this, all right? We're gonna work into the rotator cuffs. You can stay down. You can also come up. It's totally up to you. If you're not comfortable on your knees, you can come up. If you are comfortable on your knees, I would stay there just because it's harder when we're on our knees. So it makes it more challenging, okay? I'm gonna move you back here, just like this. Okay. Yeah, okay. So first up, with light dumbbells, we're just gonna rotate up and down. So you're gonna keep 90 degrees in your elbows and you're just going down and up, right? So you'll feel that in your rotator cuff. So there's no need to go heavy. Following that, we have a press overhead. Okay, so we'll do those and then we'll move into some core. So we've got 3 sets of these. Okay, let's go for it because this class is set for 50 minutes. I don't want to be late for yoga, so let's do, let's go. So we're going to start with our rotations in 3 seconds. So elbows up in line with your shoulders and rotate. Rotate. Good. Yep. Try to keep your back steady. And your knees nice and soft. And we're almost there. Ah, that should feel hot. All right, up and down. So stop at your shoulders and then push all the way up. And try to bring those dumbbells together at the top. Again, we want it challenging. We don't want it overly strenuous. Don't want to feel anything funky. All right, that's time. Take a break. We're going to do it again. So if you need to make any adjustments in your weights, please do. We're going to go again in 10 seconds. Yeah, shake it off. Roll them back. Let's go. Elbows up and rotate. Good, and press overhead. Push. Together and apart. Still bringing your biceps right by your ears. Ooh, it's getting a little rough. Come on. Okay, that's time. Take a break. Nice job. Take a break. We're going to do that one more time. One more time. You know you're doing it right if your weights now feel like 50s. Okay? All right. Elbows high. Let's go. Rotate. Keep that 9 in the elbows. Woo! 2 seconds. Let's press. Yeah, biceps by ears. Push them up. Squeeze your abs. Get them up, get them up. Nice job. Okay, here we're moving into core. So just make sure you have some space. All right, we've got 3 moves. Move 1. Let's make it. All right, alternating single leg V-ups. So alternating single leg V-ups. Okay, that's your first movement. Your second movement is a crunch heel tap. So you're gonna crunch up and you're gonna reach for your opposite heel, right? So if I'm coming up, I'm gonna reach for my opposite heel. So I'm on my back, I come up, I pull my knee in, and I reach for my opposite heel. It's almost like the single leg V-up, but your knees are bent. So we're gonna keep targeting those muscles. And then we'll flip over and we'll get into a low plank. And in this low plank, right, you can be on your knees or on your toes. You're gonna tap your same hip. So the bend in the elbow doesn't change. You're just pulling that elbow up and tapping your hip. Okay, so those are our 3 exercises. Single leg V-ups first, crunch heel tap, and then tap your hip. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's finish it. We're going in 3 seconds. We're on our backs. Let's go. So bring that leg in. You can also bend your knee, right? Bend your knee, reach for your heel, and come up as high as you can, right? Listen to your body. Do you? All right, crunch heel tap. Support your head as needed. Just make sure you're not pulling your head up. Yeah. Come on. Lift. Now you should feel some nice heat. Upper abs, lower abs, obliques. Should feel it all. Good. Flip it over. Elbows under shoulders. And hip tap. So you can be on your knees or on your toes here. Remember that. And remember, if we're wobbly, then we get our feet or our knees a little bit wider. Nice. Ten seconds to go. That's time. Take a break, take a break. Nice time. 20 seconds and we do all that again. All right. So single leg V-ups, crunch heel tap, and then into our plank. Okay. In 5 seconds, we're on our backs. Let's go. Reach. Remember, you can bend your knee as needed. Good. All right. Bring your knees in and crunch, tap your opposite heel. Reach. And if it's not tapping your opposite heel, maybe you tap your inner leg. Maybe you tap your knee, maybe your shin. But push your lower back down. In 3 seconds, we're moving into our plank. Do it now, flip over, elbows under shoulders, and tap your same hip. So the bend in the elbow stays the same. We're just pulling it up and tapping our hip. We're looking down at our hands. Yeah. So again, we keep that head neck alignment, super important. Oh, that's time. Okay, we've got one more, and then we'll cool down, we'll stretch quickly. In 5 seconds, on your backs, let's go. It hurts deeply now, right? It hurts deeply. Feel free to bend your knees, or maybe just pull your knees in if you feel a little bit too much neck strain, right? Modify as you need to. All right, crunch, heels in, and reach for your opposite heel. Let's go. Flip it over, let's plank. Keep looking down, keep your hips steady, or as steady as you can keep them. And nice job. Hey, from there, good job. From there, reach forward, push your hips back into a child's pose. Reach forward, push your hips back. Oh, and breathe. All right, come on up nice and easy. So from here, we're going to take a step forward and shift our weight forward. We're going to combine our stretches, okay? So you're taking a step forward, shifting your weight. You're going to bring your arm in and across those poor shoulders. Shift your weight. Yep. So you should feel that in your hip flexors here in that connection, right? And then in your shoulders, down through your triceps. All right, and then release, and then push your hips back. Heel down, hinge from your hips, and then you should feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. And just breathe. You can rest your hands on your thighs, or you can reach down. Good. Yeah, to your limit. All right, let's switch sides. So we're going to step back, step forward, shift our weight, and add a shoulder stretch. So you should feel that in your hip flexors and then in that shoulder. Good, and release and hips back, heel down. Nice. All right, step back. Go ahead and grab your elbow, reach between your shoulder blades, and then pull Looking for a nice stretch in our triceps here. Good, and then switch sides. Pull it in. Nice work. And then bring your hands together in your back and pull down, lift your chest, drop your shoulders. Yeah, just breathe. Cool. And roll your shoulders back. Little twist. Good. And we're done.
Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much, Jen. And you recorded this, right?
Danielle. Yes, it's recorded.
You're going to put it on YouTube?
Well, yeah.
All right. It's
Figure it
great.
out.
It was just what I needed. I just couldn't get myself out. So
Oh, I get it.
wonderful. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye
you're
bye.
welcome.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye, Robin. Good night.
Good night.
I can't hear you. You're muted.
That was the first time I've done a body sculpting class in like 25 years.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why I didn't have my video on because I wasn't sure how I was gonna do.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm really sweaty, so that was great.
Oh, good.
I'm so weak compared to you.
We're all on our own fitness journey.
Oh yeah, no, I can just tell, but it's so good. I've been slowly starting to lift weights again.
Yeah.
So this was great.
Okay,
Really
good.
liked it. Yeah,
Awesome.
thank you. I'm glad you
You're
did
welcome.
this.
You're
Yeah,
welcome. My pleasure.
yeah. Can you believe this storm?
I know, it's crazy.
I'm glad you went home.
Me too. And I wasn't going to. I was going to teach my class. And Angelique was like, I'm a little worried. And I came home. I went to check my mail. And as I was
Yeah.
walking back, it started sprinkling. And then it just fell.
Oh my God, it was like unbelievable. So I'm really glad you went home.
Yeah, me too.
It would have been so intense to drive down from the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Have a good night. Thank you so much. That was great. Bye.
Bye.